I've shown you this one. And that's her. Right there. And this is completely hand drawn. It's out of the head. And I can do better than this. And like I see, I leave some comments all around that the characters, you know, claim about themselves. And up here, if you can't read, it says, as far as religion goes, I'm the neutral party. I don't believe in a specific God, but God in general. She's not an atheist. She just doesn't believe any specific God. You know, she believes there's a God in it, and end of story. And you know, there she is with her sword. That's the one that can actually basically cut through anything. Okay, I know this is all fictional, but you know, I'm just being a geek for now. And back here it says, you know, this backpack that she always carries around, you know, has 6 weapons. Her 6 other weapons, that's her 7. Her first part, it's a pistol. That's her name. And this sword, and up here it says, this sword was given to me by a legendary sword maker named Clown Mark. I make these names up by combining letters. That's it. So, you know, I'm gonna have a hell of a lot of characters, and you know, if no, I might leave comments here and there that, you know what, I'm gonna need a name for this character, and here's the picture. So, you know, could you guys give me a suggestion? So I might do that, you know, so look for that. And up here, she says, oh, I'm just a catastrophe, aren't I? Catastrophe. Ha ha ha. And another thing, she wears this, I don't know if you can see it, let's see. Up here in your hair, and up here, you actually see something that looks like a crown. It's actually because she's a princess. Another thing, yes, these galaxies have queens and kings, but these queens and kings are actually getting elected by the people. So it's like, you know, like the way it is in Canada or the US. You know, you have a president who gets elected or chosen, you know, and they basically, they don't rule, they run the country for 5 years, you know, upon the people's wishes. You know, that's the basic idea. I'm just trying to put it into a simple context, so if you're younger, you can understand. And basically, that's what they do. The queens and kings here, you know, and there has to be a queen and a king, because you know, it's 2 genders basically. And another thing is that it's the same here. You know, they actually get elected by their people to run the country for 5 years, and after that, you know, there's another election. If they win, they keep on running. And her parents right now are, you know, in control. And she has one sister who's the complete opposite, because she's really evil. Her other sister, I haven't made a name for her, is really like super peaceful. She's like one of these hippies, sort of. But I mean, she's extremely calm, very collected, never gets mad, and she has magical powers actually. And this person is Bakwana. I just made her up. She's Nyayo's #1 enemy. She wants her dead, no matter what, even if it costs her own life. She just wants this woman dead, with every one of her allies. And the reason is because Bakwana kidnapped her when she was kidnapped Nyayo when she was really young, and she kind of tortured her in a way, and not only tortured her, but actually did. I actually don't want to say what the actual story is, because it's actually not, you know, really appropriate. It's actually like for older people like me. I could say, but if there's some youngsters in there, I'm not gonna say it. So basically, what she did is she kidnapped Nyayo, and she basically, you know, tortured her, beat her, and you know, and a lot of her friends, Nyayo's friends, died in that well, you know, in that place where she was kept. And Nyayo was the only person who managed to escape from her hands alive. And the Kwana now wanting her back and her gone. One, you know, the two girls are basically searching for each other, trying to destroy each other. And so far, it's been 20 years, and they haven't found each other. And another thing, I have other stuff here. Okay, this is not really relevant, but I'm just going to show you anyway. Of some of the things I do other. That right there. This is the car sketch. So I do have a life. Okay, I just, you know, I sketch when I have time, and stuff. So I do draw some stuff other, and this is my drawing that I'm working on. It's basically a Ferrari photo. Yeah. Anyway, leave that. Now, everything else. Oh, here. This, you know, Nyayo has a team of 31 people, and this is one of the people. This is Sergo. This is the only male in the team, and he has the 75-ton Walker, and it's diesel powered, and because he can't really fight, but he's really like good. Like he can basically drive anything, and as you can see, this picture really explains how rich these girls and one guy are, because this Walker, this gun that I kind of outlined, you know, is firing about 10,000 rounds a minute, and Nyayo made it. She built it by hand, and machine. So she built that, and it's firing about 10,000 rounds a minute. One bullet is going to cost you $800, $800, one bullet. So for about 10 seconds of firing, well, that should be about, if I did the math right, 10 seconds of firing will cost you $800,000. And this guy is really trigger happy, so he just lets it rip. And fuel, it's about $7,500 a gallon, 1 gallon, 7,500, and the engine is using 40 gallons an hour, so it costs $300,000 for the engine to run for 1 hour, and there's 30 hours of fuel. And he's like this geek, you know. Basically everybody in the team contribute to something to this Walker, and you know, it's basically the only armored vehicle that the girls have. Like Nyayo has an army of her own, a big army of 1 million soldiers and tanks and stuff like that. But this army of 31 is like a special group. It's basically her really closest friends and allies, and they basically fight for each other because they're the most wanted, you know, by a lot of like gangs and stuff. So, you know, I'm just gonna let you know that by telling you this Walker is just one of the examples of the many vehicles we're gonna have, and we're gonna have a lot of tanks, a lot of I should say weapons, artillery, and a lot more. There's going to be a lot more weapons, yeah, everything. So I don't know if you like that, but that's the basic direction I'm deciding to take. And this picture I just finished on. There you go. This is, no,